Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. Happy TGIF. I'm Alexandria from alexandriabarker.com, and I just wanted to wish you all a happy Friday. I'm here with my tarot deck. I thought I'd give us a card for today, and then I also want to speak a little bit about crystals. I have a crystal message as well. So just give people a minute to get on because I kind of came on a little bit early, just to let it buffer. Okay, so hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful, where I am is beautiful sunny day, so I'm hoping the same is true for you. Feels like a very auspicious day. I can feel excitement in the air. I feel a new age dawning, a new era is beginning, and we're all here for it, and we all wanted to be here for it, so it's a very exciting time. It's time to really, as I was channeling this morning, the message came through that this is really the time to let our light shine. Like hiding our lights, that's so eons ago. We don't need to do that anymore. We need to now just shine our light for everyone to see. So we, light as many wicks as we possibly can. So let's begin with the tarot reading. And so I'd ask you to plant your feet on the floor so you can feel the earth energy and just imagine yourself drawing up all that beautiful pristine energy through the core, from the core, the center of the earth, up through your feet, draw it into your core, your root chakra, and then releasing anything that you no longer need back down into the earth. It's just to stable us and anchor us. Now that we're nicely anchored, let's just drop our awareness into our heart center, just with a nice audible sigh. You can sigh aloud with me right now, just ah. And doesn't that feel good as we drop our awareness into the heart center? And just breathe here, as if your heart were your lungs and you're breathing in and out. And let's just, as we're breathing, just breathe love out into the world, and then let it circle around, come back, fill you up, and then breathe that love back out into the world again. So we're breathing love, we're receiving love, and this is so powerful because whatever we're feeling in any given moment, that is our gift to humanity. That is our gift. This is what we're adding to the collective consciousness. So it's really good to tune in like this and make sure that that's a very powerful, positive feeling that we're feeling. Okay, and now with that, I'm just going to begin to shuffle. And as always, the card that drops is the one I'm going to be using. I am using my beautiful Akashic Tarot deck, which I love because I do the predominant part of my work is done in the Akashic Records. So I like any opportunity to tap into them and also to share with other people. And if you're not familiar with the Akashic Records, it's like a spiritual internet. So the Bible calls the Book of Life. So in the Akashic Records is every life you've ever lived, every thought you've ever thought in every life. So it's a very powerful place to tune into, especially if you want to release limiting beliefs and really step powerfully into your life and into what it is you wanted to create in this lifetime. So I'm shuffling and I'm asking Spirit for the best card. And if you're watching, there's a message here for you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. It's always nice to connect with like-hearted people. Okay, shuffling. And what I love about this deck also is each card comes with a little mini meditation where I'm going to join you in the Akashic Records and just kind of lead you there. Still shuffling. Okay. All right, there goes one. Hang on. All right, I'm going to put these other ones down. And this is the card. So this beautiful card, Three of Forces, it's all about the forces of expansion and creativity. And you can see there's lots of little babies in the nest. Mama bird is feeding them. It's a very light-filled card. So as you can see, the sun is shining through butterflies. So this is a very positive card. And if you're watching, this message is for you as well. So this card is saying that this is time to start new beginnings or to expand what you already have. Now this can take the form of, maybe you're actually adding on to your family, or this could be career, family, or even friendships. So there is some work to be done. If you're building a family, then you're making room for new babies. Perhaps you're adjusting your workspace because you want to have some new employees joining you. You might even be relocating. But whatever it is you're doing, it's going to bring you great joy. So as I say, it's a very light-filled card. It's a very positive card. And it's just saying it's time to start. Like, this is a great time for new beginnings for you and or expansion. So, and just to know, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to turn out just great. And as a side note, it's always a good idea to think about expanding on a spiritual level as well, connecting with spirit guides, which is incidentally is work that I also do, and on other people's behalfs. Connecting with your spirit guides, connecting with your higher self, any spiritual expansion is always in your best interest. So just thinking about this, I'm going to take you into the Akashic Records now. I want you to just close your eyes and just allow yourself just to sink back down into that heart space. And you might see yourself entering a very beautiful, beautiful library. And maybe there's a beautiful crystal altar in the center. And you might even just want to go there and sit or lie down and just be open to receiving extra guidance from your Akashic angels and guides. And now you can ask where this expansion is. Is this in the area of your career? Is it family? Is it friends? Is it your spirituality? Where is this expansion happening in your life? And just go with the first answer you get. It's always the right one. It might not be the one you think it is, but just going with the first answer, that's always going to be the best. So now see yourself with this, working with this force of creativity, working with these forces of expansion. And what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you with your beautiful nest that you're feathering? So just take a moment and see. You will feel it inside. You'll know that you've hit on the right thing. So now what is that asking of you? And once you have that answer, see it as done. See it as done in your imagination. And even beyond that, be it as done. As we come out of this meditation, act as if. Be it as done. Just carry that energy within you now, the same energy you anticipate having when it is actually completed in the 3D world. Go there now in your mind and let that be the blueprint that you're creating for this manifestation. Beautiful. And I invite you to open your eyes again. Let's just have one more look at this beautiful card. I just love it because it speaks to spring. I know it's still January, but spring is coming, right? It's coming. It's going to be here sooner than we know. So just holding on to that euphoria, holding on to that spirit of creation. That is what we came for. We're creative beings. We are here to create and manifest. So let yourself do that. And I will include in the comments below. I just wanted to say there are other tarot readings available on my YouTube channel, so I will share that with you below. I'd love for you to drop by and say hi, subscribe, so you don't miss any of these. And also I do offer private as a service, so I'll include that below as well. Now I'd just like to shift gears a little bit. I just wanted to share something with you, and I see they've fallen from my chair. One moment. Sorry, I move around a lot. So I had it resting on the arms. So the topic of this next little one, this is a message about crystals. Now I got a very important message from a crystal just yesterday. Well, this is a beautiful carnelian. It's a beautiful, what people often call a worry stone, because it's polished very smooth, and there's a nice little indentation there. I can rub my thumb, and the idea is you have it in your pocket and you just kind of rub it, and it's supposed to help you from worrying about things. So I have a little secret about this lovely little crystal. Yep. So that happened. Just sitting on the couch in my living room, and interesting that I always have dishes of crystals everywhere. I'm a crystal therapist. I love them, and I love the energy that emanates from them. And so I had this dish sitting on my coffee table, and I had just cleaned them all the day before and you know, energized them and just worked with them a little bit to just give them some love. Anyway, my cats were having kind of a crazy moment, and one of them jumped up on the table and she snagged the table runner with her claw, even though I just did her nails somehow, and the whole thing went flying. I had crystals everywhere. And whoops, there it goes. I was trying to hold it together. And this one unfortunately did break. So I reached out to the community, the spiritual community and the crystal community, because I've heard many things about this. And I thought, well, it's not like, you know, I was walking around wearing it and it dropped and broke. I don't know if this little crystal sacrificed itself so another one wouldn't break. I'm going to connect with the actual crystal because they had their own consciousness. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you can actually connect with them in the same way that you can connect with your higher self. You can connect with the consciousness that is within the crystal. So I'm going to see what this crystal would like done. My first inclination is that I want to mend it. Just like you would mend a broken bone or limb, you would fix it and it would grow back together. And so I'm thinking, you know, a good glue, some Reiki, some intention. Some other alternatives are just to bury it in maybe a potted plant. Some people suggested that I share it with someone else. Now, I did have a family member very much on my mind right at that point in time, so I'm going to touch base with her and see if she would like it. But my concern is it's sharp, and so it's not something you want to rub anymore. But I really liked one of the suggestions that came back was that this crystal is telling me that I don't have to worry. And I thought I really like that message. It really resonates with me. I think like most people, we've got some concerns about what's going on in the world right now. I mean, but worrying really doesn't help any of that. You know, worrying actually adds to. So, and I know I used to be I was such an accomplished worrier. I mean, I could give lessons on how to worry. I mean, I had 4 kids, blended family, and you know, I was always worried about one of them, especially when they got to be teenagers. And then I discovered, you know, when I had my own spiritual awakening 20 years ago, I realized that by holding images of what could possibly go wrong in their lives, I was actually sending negative energy to them. So this really helped me break the worry habit. And so now there's a few things I do, and I find myself slipping back to old ways of worrying. I will share one with you that I learned from Andy Dooley, Mike Dooley's little brother, and he says, cut, cancel, clear, get the fear out of here, or you could say another 4-letter word that starts with F while you're thinking about that fear. But more importantly, if you're worried, whether it's about you or somebody else, see that person or that situation unfolding in the best possible way. That's the best antidote to worry, is just, if you're worried that someone may be sick, see them in vibrant health. If you're worried about the whole world being messed up, see it as beautiful and loving and caring and sharing. See it the way you want it, and be that change that you want to see in the world. So with that in mind, I just wanted to thank this beautiful little carnelian. And part of me still wants to mend it so I can still rub it without injuring myself. But I wanted to share its message. So, whoops, I just broke it again. So from this beautiful little carnelian and me to you, I wish you a happy, worry-free day, a beautiful, beautiful, you know, Friday and weekend. Get out there and enjoy it. and I'll be talking to you on Monday. So have a great day. Big love, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll put a few posts down below. So if you're wanting to connect with me, if you would like your own private reading, I do like either a 30-minute or a 60-minute. With the 60 minutes, I actually include a higher self reading where I connect with your higher self, and that's a verbal reading. That's just a bonus that I'm offering right now. So thank you for watching. Big love, everybody. Bye for now.